Hey everybody, my name is Chris, and this is the Innova Advantage, where we go over all things OBD2 and anything scan tool related. I want to thank you all for joining us today. We're here live every Tuesday on YouTube and Thursday on TikTok to answer all your Innova OBD2 scanner related questions. So be sure to tune in during those times to have your questions answered and get the help needed to operate your OBD2 scanner. Now, on today's show, we will go over some basics about OBD2 and our scanners that work with OBD2 certified vehicles. If you're new to anything car related, here are some easy features to remember when using it. Just some basics to get you familiar with. And I would like to welcome everyone to our live chat. Oh, I already see a question right off the bat. Wow. Which Innova OBD2 reader would be best for my 2005 Saturn Vue? Thank you. Actually, all of our scanners would be great. It's just depending what features you're looking for. Now, first thing I'd like to mention, head over to our coverage checker on Innova.com, and you'll see it up on the top, coverage. That way you can put that 2005 Saturn Vue in there and the engine size, and you can select any one of our tools in the drop-down box, and it will let you know which features are supported. It's like, for example, we have the basic 5110, just for check engine, all the way up to our bidirectional 5610 scan tool. Hopefully that answers your question for now. So we'll also see what scanner best fits for our current automotive diagnostic needs. As you see, we already had Joseph come right in. If at any time you have any questions about our scanners, please chime in and we'll try our best to answer your questions here live on our program in a timely fashion. So let's get started here. We'll start with the OBD2 Basics. Now, in today's episode, we'll start on an easy note. Simply, what is OBD2, and what are the main purposes of these scanners, and why do I need these scanners, and how can they help me? OBD2 stands for Onboard Diagnostics, and the 2 is the second generation of this diagnostics. OBD itself is your vehicle's built-in self-diagnostic system. Originally, it started with OBD1 back in the 80s, ended in 95, and it led to this OBD2. And now this is a computer system within your car that tells you the current condition of the components in your vehicle. Every vehicle within the United States and Canada, and even in Puerto Rico, that is OBD2 certified has a diagnostic link connector. Abbreviation is the DLC, also known as the OBD2 port, which connects to OBD diagnostic tools. It looks just like this right here. You see that? That's the DLC, diagnostic link connector, also known as the OBD2 port. The DLC, data link connector, is normally underneath the steering wheel column, above the brake or gas pedal, usually where the trim ends on the dashboard above the gas pedals, that's where you see it. Sometimes it can be in the center console. But to make it easier for customers to find your vehicle's data link connector port, your OBD2 port, we have a section called OBD Port Locator on our support page on Innova.com. Also, the 5610, right here that I'll demonstrate momentarily, has an OBD port locator within its menu to help you locate the OBD2 port for any specific vehicle. So if you don't feel like going back in the house, you can navigate there and find it on the tool. So scanners such as ours, like this 5610 right here, which I'll demonstrate later, will simply plug into the DLC, which I'll show that right now. Whoop. Simply plug it into the DLC, the data link connector, also known as the OBD2 port. Turn the ignition to the on position. As you see, the tool automatically powers on through the vehicle's accessory fuses. It takes batteries, but you don't need batteries. It'll just link right through the vehicle's accessory fuses. So, once you do that, it's going to run a scan and diagnose the current health of your vehicle. Now, other than check engine codes, I mean, this is an advanced tool. This thing can do anything from check engine to ABS, traction control, VSC, ESP codes, which are all ABS related, airbag codes, transmission fluid temp, live data stream with OEM enhanced live data where you can look at your misfire count data and much more. And that's the beauty of OBD2. Any emission related part connected to your car's powertrain via computer or sensor can be picked up through this system. Powertrain, short PCM, powertrain control module. Also in some vehicles it can be called the ECM, semantics there, it's engine control module. Now this really helps. If you get the dreaded check engine light, or you need to pass smog in one of those 11 states to get your car registered, or your vehicle is running in limp mode, just connect to 5610 and it will basically translate what's going on with your vehicle amongst other information. So as you see, I already have the 5610 connected. Now it will prompt you about our app, which I'll get into a little later. So as I skip that, it's going to show the primary code first, and if there's any other codes, as you can see here, there's 4, you can scroll down and look at each code. Now, press the LD button to access live data. And this gives you more advanced features where you can monitor the check engine parameters. And there's even an advanced one. We'll get into that later. Now with service checks, you can go into here and you can get the utmost service checks our tools offers, like brake pad life, which is cool, usually only for newer vehicles. And you can oil level, oil life status, things like that. Transmission fluid temp is here and also in transmission live data. But if we go back to the menu, and go down to service, up to service resets where you'll get your oil light reset, battery reset, steering wheel calibration reset, EPB reset. If you have a diesel vehicle, DPF reset, and even ABS brake bleeding. Now, the 2 big things about this tool that set it apart from all of our other tools and other competitors are the active tests, which are bidirectional tests, commanding the fuel pump, for example, or the secondary air pump relay, which that is. And if I go back, you can even do other bidirectional things, such as relearning. Now, it's really handy if you have a diesel vehicle, which this one's not. You can do things like DPF regen. So let's go ahead and move on, and let me see if I have any other questions here. I'd like to welcome everyone in. Thanks for joining us today. As you see, this is our first live show going on, and we got plenty more to come. So yeah, everyone, please hit the like button if you like what you're seeing here. Oh, I see. Hey, Ozzy, how's it going today? Are the updates free? Great question. Yes, they are free. Matter of fact, there should be an update rolling out pretty soon, a new update for all of our tools to bring it up to this current year. But yeah, our tools right now are currently about a year behind the current year due to factory warranties, because vehicles are under that 2-year powertrain warranty. But we're going to have the new update for 2023 coming out soon, and eventually every 6 months. But yes, they are free. Thank you for your question, Yazi. Okay, so let's see if we have anything else. Oh, thanks for the comment, Joseph. I really appreciate it. Now let's see. Let's go on to the next topic. Which tool fits best for you? Now, I just showed you our best tool. I probably jumped the gun there, but I like that tool, and it's our #1 seller, and I just like showing it off. So let's head into the next topic in this episode. What scanner is right for you? With so many available OBD2 scanners within our lineup, it may be a little intimidating, may be challenging choosing the one that truly fits your automotive needs. I can help ease your thoughts and get you on the right path, but keep in mind that all these options are perfect for any level mechanic DIYer, from anyone with little to vast knowledge in automotive repairs, and to someone that just needs simple info or full knowledge about their vehicles. I mean, all these scanners are great options for you, and to make it easy to follow, we'll just rank these options from novice, intermediate, and experience. Like I said, I already went right into the experience, our Pro Tool, but it can really be for anyone. But if you want advanced info, even if you don't do the fixes, it may still fit for you. But let's go ahead and start with our beginner tool, our novice, our entry-level 5110. To be more specific about your automotive needs, if you find that you're not too automotive savvy or just want info on the condition of your car, I would strongly suggest the 5110 model. Just like the 5610 I demonstrated earlier, they all power on through the accessory fuses, so no battery, you don't need batteries, you don't need to charge, plug and play. So there you go, just you plug it right in. Make sure you put the keys in the ignition. It's going to read and just pull up your codes. Now this is just a basic tool. It won't give you the description. It will let you know the code if you have multiple codes, and it will let you know if your monitors are flashing, meaning you have pending codes. This option, like I said, quickly scans your car and gives check engine codes and even ABS codes with some vehicles, but the coverage is limited, so make sure you check our coverage checker on Innova.com to make sure if you want the 5110 to do ABS, make sure it supports your vehicles. Usually it's 2006 and newer vehicles it will support ABS. But to help you understand what is going on with your vehicle, this will be your basic entry-level tool. And then Another thing I would love to mention, with the FIS 5110 and all our other 5000 series tools, you can connect to our award-winning free RS2 app to get more information about your vehicle as well. Again, you get the code descriptions along with the fix information, predictive maintenance, other goodies like TSBs and recalls, warranty status, cost to own, and you can even set up, go into RepairPal and set up your fixes through there. So let me just demonstrate a little bit here. I already have it actually pulled up on my app. Let's go in here and take a look. And as you can see, there's the 452 code here. Let's see if we have any questions here. Sorry if I'm getting ahead a little bit and a little excited showing off these tools. So let's go ahead into the report history because I did scan it earlier. Now if you see here, if you want to, you got the P0452, and if I go into engine codes found, it shows the P0452 right there, show the details, lets you know how severe it is. Again, check engine codes mainly to reduce your engine's power. A lot of them, unless they're severe, may not be that detrimental, but right here it says it's low, so it's up to you when you want to get it fixed, but as a car person, I recommend you get it fixed as soon as possible. And then you can go down and actually get the part details, and it's basically will go to Amazon or whoever you purchase it from. So when you first sign up for the app, you can put what retailer to get it from. So there you go, you got the part ready. And then I mentioned RepairPal, you can go down there, click on RepairPal, enter your zip code to find your nearest repair shop and schedule it there. Very cool, right? So this is the basic level tool, and with the app, if you just want to spend 50 bucks on a tool, this will be the way to go. But again, some people don't have a smartphone or tablet or don't want to use the free app. And there's no hidden fees or anything, it's completely free, but you can just use the tool itself. So, excuse me, let's get on to the next one, option 2. Now, this one is probably a little better to start off with, just because if you don't have a smartphone or tablet, the 5210 itself, really similar to the 5110, except it gives you the code descriptions on the screen. It supports more cars for ABS, but it has the live data feature added to it. So this is the intermediate one. And like I said, this is the next suggestion, is if you are more than curious to know more about your car's health. I mean, I strongly suggest either the 5210 or actually also this dongle, the 1000. So I'm going to have them both plugged into different outlets. As you can see, accessory fuses, same thing for all of them. With the dongle, same thing, but you'll see when it's communicating, it has the green light flashing. Now, both these options are great for scanning your vehicle and getting those trouble codes, but even a step further, getting that live data to know the current health of essential components of your vehicle. These are definitely a level up. Now, the 5210 is optional with the app. It does the same thing as it would with the 5110 that I demonstrated. Now, the dongle is different. This does have more features than the 5210, but it is app dependent. You need to use our RS2 app with it on your smartphone or tablet. So some people might not want to use an app, so they go with the 5210. But this one will add everything the 5210 has, plus airbag, SRS. The 5210 does an oil eye reset, but this won't, just to let you know. But this will also do an all module scan. You can scan your transmission. You can even look at transmission live data with this. So let me just show you how the dongle works, because it looks a little different on the app, just because it's all done on the app, everything. You do the scans on the app, whether with the handhelds, they scan themselves and just transfer the data over. So let's go ahead and pair here. So as you can see, pairs right away. Now let me just move the 5210 out of the way so you get a better look. Let me take a look over here, see if any questions. Yo, hey Ozzy, again, thanks for another question. Yeah, the app is free. Subscriptions are free. The only thing in it, as you probably heard of Carfax before, we have a health and history report. So if you're looking to buy or sell vehicles, that is an option where you can buy a health and history report that tells you everything your vehicle's been through, or the vehicle you're trying to buy, so no one pulls a fast one on you. But other than that, everything's free. You can run unlimited scans on unlimited vehicles, and you can send the reports to yourself, or if you're a mobile mechanic, you can send them to your customers. But yes, it is free. It's the beauty of it. And thank you for your question again. And now, like as you see on here, the check engine codes are in there. This is the first time I've paired with this dongle, so I'm going to put Amazon. Oh, hit continue, and that's who the part retailer is going to be. If you got it from AutoZone, or if you're in Canada, you get it from Canadian Tire. You just put whoever you want in there where you want to get your parts. Oh, so there is an update, and this might be the update that, like I said, this is a brand new dongle. So it's updating pretty quick, so we'll just move on here, but you get the gist of that one. Now, option 3, my favorite tool, it seems like the majority of our customers' favorite tool, and I've already showed it off, it's our 5610. Let's go back. Now, I mean, you get all kinds of features for this. This is a dealer level type tool, you know, that save you a lot of time and money. Now, if you're really into knowing the true health of your car, you want to save money, you're enthusiastic about automotive repair, you want to make money, then I highly suggest our 5610 car scan. This is our best seller, and it can give you everything you need to know about your car, and it can also administer bidirectional functions, such as it can command the actuators, it can command your fuel pump, you know, to see if it's working. That way, if your car's not starting, put the 5610 in there, go into active test, go down to the fuel pump, see if you can command it. If you can command it, you know, check that off the list, move to something else. But again, with these features, it's highly crucial you go to our coverage checker on Innova.com and put the year, make, model, and engine size of your vehicle to see all the features that support. And yeah, like I said, again, it is crucial with this tool since there are so many features. So again, make sure to visit our coverage checker on Innova.com to verify if the features you're looking for in this tool, the 5610, are supported for your specific vehicle. So let me just go back into the active test here. So for this vehicle, it's hooked up, we got a 2015 Chevy Equinox 2.4 liters. So for this specific vehicle, we go into the powertrain, this is what it will support. And it will list these, all of on our coverage checker, so it won't be a guessing game. We have updated our coverage checker so that we've listed every bidirectional and special function it will support, as well as the OEM enhanced live data. So you can do the secondary air pump relay, command the actuator, cooling fan, fuel pump, for example. So this one's, for this vehicle, it's a little limited, but let's go back to the special reset functions in the menu. And there you go. Down in here, you have things like one of the most popular, the crank relearn, crank position variation relearn. There you go, engine speed, throttle, fuel system, the heated oxygen sensor relearn, idle learn reset. Another one, brake pedal position sensor learn, remote vehicle start disable, and you get the gist of this. Now, if this was a diesel vehicle, this also can do DPF regeneration depending on which diesel vehicle it is. Now, enough of these. Let's go back into the enhanced live data. Now, with all of the 5210, the dongle, all the way up to the 5510, you have the basic check engine live data. 5510 can do TPMS too. This one will do it all. So if you go into the system status button, just highlight anyone. Let's say, except global OBD is just regular check engine. Let's go either ABS, SRS, TPMS, Chevy OEM enhanced, which is enhanced check engine live data where you see your misfire counts. Let's take a look at that. A lot of people are asking, where do I look at my misfire count data? Now, when you're in the OEM enhanced live data, this stuff, there's a lot of it. So we'll go powertrains, check engine, and then we got transmission live data, as you see. So you can look at your different solenoids for transition, but see, here we go, 131 parameter identifications. So let's go, I know it's gonna, let me just show you. It takes a little bit to load, but bear with me because there's so many parameters, which is a really good thing. But if I go up, and I want to just get to misfire count data, because this is one that our customers ask about a lot. And you can look at, it's a mode 6 thing, and you can look at it in the system test as well. But bear with me as I go up. So, okay, here we go. We're getting to the cylinder injector control status, and then look, get into the misfire. So it takes a few seconds. There you go. So that's located in OEM enhanced live data. Let's just go look at one more here. Let me look down here. Oh, no more questions. But yeah, please give us a like. And if you subscribe, if you enjoy this live show, and please tell a friend, tell your family. So let's go look at transmission live data. This is another really important one. Now, for this one, it only has 15, but you can look at your transmission fluid temp here as well. Your gear command, and it even shows your engine coolant temp, which is in live data, but there you go. And then we'll go back one more. Let's just look at ABS live data. And it takes a few seconds to load, but this is good where you're driving. You can look at your different wheel speed sensors and things like that. And it takes a little bit to load because it's communicating with the module. But yeah, those are the main features I like to show off. So again, I'll say there you go. Now they loaded. But again, these are awesome scanners for diagnosing your vehicles, designed right here in Orange County, Southern California, with a customer service line ready to help anyone with their questions or to look for a tool or help troubleshoot. And what we are trying to help you with is how can any one of these tools fit your needs or any of your family or friends' needs, more specifically based on your lifestyle. Let's see. Oh yeah, Yazi, yeah, well, yeah, it does have OEM live data. I was actually just showing off. Actually, if you look on the screen, I have ABS live data, which is an OEM enhanced live data. It's on here. And then I'll just go back again, and we got TPMS live data, which our 5510 has as well, but this one has all of the live data features. So it'll take a while, but this one will tell you, your tire pressure status and PSI, and then your temperature, and the sensor ID and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, it does take a few moments to load, so as we go back. But so unfortunately, everybody, I gotta go. That'll do it for today's episode. But before we leave, here's some fuel for thought. Scan your car at least once a month to make sure your car is up and running, and you don't prolong any maintenance issues that may lead to bigger problems down the line. Again, thanks everybody for joining us. This is a weekly program, so make sure to tune in again next week, Tuesday, same time, to catch our next episode where we discuss and answer your Innova questions and anything automotive. Stay tuned.